His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa met with the President of the UAE, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, at His Majesty's residence in Abu Dhabi. His Majesty and His Highness exchanged cordial talks that reflect the solid fraternal relations between Bahrain and the UAE and their brotherly peoples. The two leaders expressed their mutual keenness to further continue enhancing cooperation and joint action at all levels to serve the priorities of sustainable development and prosperity for the two countries and their peoples. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received a telephone call from His Majesty Sultan Haji Hassan Al Balqiyya of Brunei Dar es Salaam. Their Majesties reviewed the distinguished relations between the two countries and the means to enhance cooperation to meet shared aspirations. The two leaders also discussed topics of common interest and the latest regional and international developments. The Deputy King, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received the Ambassador of France to Bahrain, Eric Gerard Telm, at Rafah Palace. His Royal Highness received two invitations extended to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa from the President of France, Emmanuel Macron, for the Artificial Intelligence Action Summit scheduled to be held in Paris and the Third United Nations Ocean Conference hosted by France. His Royal Highness highlighted the strength of Bahrain-France relations, attributing it to the support of the leaders of both countries. He emphasized the importance of strengthening bilateral cooperation and coordination to achieve shared goals and aspirations. His Royal Highness underscored the significance of AI conference as a platform to showcase the latest advancements in the field, particularly in light of the growing global interest in such technologies. His Royal Highness also highlighted the importance of international conferences concerned with the conservation and sustainable use of marine resources. His Royal Highness noted that these conferences act as a platform to exchange expertise and face global challenges. Regional and international developments, as well as issues of common interest, were also reviewed. For his part, the Ambassador expressed appreciation to His Royal Highness, noting His Royal Highness's commitment to strengthening Bahrain-France relations. He wished Bahrain continued progress and prosperity. The Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Educational Charitable Trust and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Tamkeen, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, also attended the meeting. The Deputy King, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received the President of the American Women's Association, the AWA, Susie Bauer, along with members of its Board of Directors at Rafah Palace. The meeting was held on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the AWA. His Royal Highness highlighted the depth of the long-standing relations between Bahrain and the U.S. and noted the role of civil society associations in strengthening bilateral relations by furthering cooperation across various levels, emphasizing the importance of expanding these efforts to achieve shared aspirations for both sides. His Royal Highness emphasized the role of civil society associations in strengthening bilateral relations by building on partnerships to achieve shared aspirations. He extended his best wishes for the success of the AWA and its members in pursuing and achieving their goals. His Royal Highness recognized AWA's achievements over the past 50 years, highlighting its unwavering support for women and their contributions to the Kingdom's community. For their part, the President and members expressed gratitude for the opportunity to meet with His Royal Highness, acknowledging His Royal Highness's commitment to further strengthening the Bahrain-US partnership across all fields. They wish the Kingdom continued progress and development. The Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Educational Charitable Trust and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Tamkeen, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, also attended the meeting. The Speaker of the Representatives Council, Ahmed Lamsalem, underscored the importance of implementing new and advanced mechanisms to enhance parliamentary diplomacy with legislative councils, strengthening bilateral relations and achieving the desired goals. The Speaker highlighted that Bahraini parliamentary diplomacy is built on solid foundations of upholding the values and principles of moderation and openness, supporting efforts for peace, security, coexistence and tolerance. The Speaker commended the high-level parliamentary outcomes achieved during the visit to Turkey, which included a parliamentary discussion with the Grand National Assembly of Turkey and the signing of a cooperation protocol between the two countries. The chairman of the Shura Council, Ali Saleh, chaired the weekly session where it approved a draft law on the regulation of the labor markets. The council also approved a draft law on consumer protection and another draft law on establishing the Sports Support Fund. Pursuant to the Cabinet's approval in its recent meeting chaired by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Minister of Interior and Chairman of the Ministerial Committee for Information and Communication Technology, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, announced the launch of My Government and e-Key apps as part of the national strategic projects implemented by the Information and E-Government Authority in partnership with government and private entities within the framework of the national strategic projects that have been implemented by the IGA. The Minister of Interior delivered a speech on the occasion.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحضور الكرام، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يطيب لي بداية أن أرحب بكم جميعا، والوطن يعيش المكتسبات والإنجازات والنجاحات النوعية والريادية التي تحققت خلال سنوات من العمل المخلص الجاد، سنوات اليوبيل الفضي لتولي سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلالة الملك حمد بن عيسى الخليفة ملك البلاد المعظم حفظه الله ورعاه لمقاليد الحكم. وإننا اليوم نشهد استمرار هذه الإنجازات بتدشين تقنيات رقمية مبتكرة تستهدف تطوير الخدمات الحكومية وتبسيط الإجراءات وتعزيز الحوكمة الرقمية، والتي ساهمت جميعها بأن تكون مملكة البحرين ضمن دول الريادة عالمياً في مؤشر الأمم المتحدة للحكومة الإلكترونية، وتحقيقها مراكز الصدارة عالمياً في عدد من المؤشرات الفرعية. وإن هذا التوجه الاستراتيجي للتحول الرقمي ما كان ليتحقق لولا الدعم والتوجيه والمتابعة الإشرافية المباشرة من لدن صاحب السمو الملكي الأمير سلمان بن حمد آل خليفة ولي العهد رئيس مجلس الوزراء حفظه الله، وحرص سموه على تعزيز كفاءة الخدمات الحكومية وتبسيط الإجراءات وفق أفضل الممارسات مما يعزز رضا المستفيدين من مواطن ومقيم. إن تدشين تطبيق حكومتي وتطبيق المفتاح الإلكتروني المطور يأتي انطلاقاً من الأهداف التي تعمل عليها اللجنة الوزارية لتقنية المعلومات والاتصالات لتطوير البيئة الرقمية وتوفير حلول تقنية متقدمة يستخدمها القطاعان الحكومي والخاص، وتتيح بإذن الله للمواطنين والمقيمين الوصول إلى الخدمات بيسر وسهولة فور الإعلان بذلك في إطار بيئة آمنة وموثوقة تعزز ثقة المستخدمين في المنظومة الرقمية الوطنية. الحضور الكرام، يمثل تطبيق حكومتي منصة وطنية ذكية متكاملة، ويقدم في مرحلته الأولى أكثر من 41 خدمة حكومية كحزمة أولى من خلال نافذة واحدة يستفيد منها المواطن والمقيم بشكل فوري. بينما يأتي تطبيق للمفتاح الإلكتروني المطور الذي يعتبر نقلة نوعية في عملية مطابقة الهوية للدخول إلى الخدمات الإلكترونية المبتكرة، بعدما حقق في نسخته الأولى معدلات استخدام عالية زادت على 2 مليون مطابقة شهرياً، ولذلك فإن تطويره امتداد للحرص على أمن المعاملات الرقمية بكل خصوصية وشمولية من خلال الاعتماد على المصادقة البيومترية للوجه. الحضور الكرام، لقد أصبح التحول الرقمي ركيزة أساسية في مسيرة التنمية الوطنية ورفع كفاءة الخدمات المقدمة، ويقيناً فإن هذه المبادرات والمشاريع تسهم في تحقيق التحول المنشود من خلال التعاون المثمر بين مختلف الجهات والاستعانة بأحدث التقنيات لبناء مستقبل رقمي مزدهر. وإن إطلاق هذه المشاريع الاستراتيجية الرقمية بالشراكة مع القطاع الخاص بمثابة انطلاقة لمرحلة جديدة على خارطة الواقع التقني، وفتح آفاق جديدة من التميز والخدمات المبتكرة تسهم في تعزيز مكانة البحرين إقليمياً ودولياً في هذا القطاع الحيوي. الحضور الكرام، نشهد معاً يوماً من أيام الإنجازات التنموية بتدشين تطبيقي حكومتي والمفتاح الإلكتروني المطور، حيث أننا ندخل مرحلة جديدة للوصول والحصول على الخدمات الحكومية بطريقة تقنية مبتكرة وآمنة تغير من مفهوم وآلية تقييم الخدمات الحكومية. وختاماً، أتقدم بالشكر والتقدير إلى الجهات الحكومية والشركاء في القطاع الخاص على جهودهم التي أسهمت في إنجاز هذه المشاريع الرائدة ودورها الفاعل في دعم مسيرة التحول الرقمي وترسيخ المكانة الريادية لمملكة البحرين في مجال التكنولوجيا والابتكار. والشكر موصول إلى الرئيس التنفيذي وجميع منسوبي هيئة المعلومات والحكومة الإلكترونية والفرق العاملة على ما يقدمونه من جهود إبداعية لإنجاز وتطوير هذه المشاريع الرقمية المتميزة، مع تمنياتي لهم بمزيد من التوفيق والنجاح. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
The Chief Executive of IGA, Mohammed Al-Ghaid, gave a presentation on Bahrain's global leadership position in the information technology sector during the Silver Jubilee of His Majesty's accession to the throne. He noted a number of indicators, including providing 720 e-services through various channels and ranking 18th globally in the UN e-Government Development Index, reviewing the strategy of smartphone applications and easy access to services, the advantages to My Government and the upgraded e-key apps. The CEO of Beyond Digital Growth, Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, praised the partnership with the IGA, noting the importance of the EK app for the future of digital transformation in Bahrain. An introductory video was screened about the two apps, which included their advantages, capabilities, and facilities. The Minister of Interior announced the official launch of the apps. The first phase of the MyGov app contains 41 e-services with the most frequent use, including services provided by 9 government agencies. As for the e-key app, it is based on a unified access mechanism with high security features and complies with international standards for digital identity and provides e-authorization service. He also honored the first entities that joined the MyGov app, the first entities from the government and private sectors that linked their services to the e-key and the National Cybersecurity Center.
the launch of EKey2 is a very powerful example of what can be achieved when the public sector privates with the partners with the private sector and with the innovators. And I think the outcome today is something really amazing, and the people in Bahrain and the businesses in Bahrain can use it, and it's extremely powerful in terms of security and in terms of customer experience. So we are very proud to be the partner of IGA, and over the last 2 years we worked intensely to make that happen, and now we are looking forward to see the adoption in the country and to see the benefit of the app. The EKey2 app is a highly secure app where you can register and authenticate across various services without a password. So it basically enables you to kind of seamlessly authenticate, and it reduces, or basically European examples show that it reduces fraud by up to 70%, and it increases the client conversions by 20%. So it's a highly secure way and a very convenient way of basically authenticating you for various government services and private sector services, and we're going to start with the financial sector.
The Information and E-Government Authority Chief Executive Mohammed Al-Qaad announced the details of the MyGov app at a press conference held on the occasion of the app's launch by the Minister of Interior and Chairman of the Ministerial Committee for Information and Communication Technology. Al-Qaad said that the app marks a milestone in the development of e-services for citizens and residents and reflects the IGA's commitment to implementing government directives and supporting the 2023-2026 government plan. He thanked the Minister of Interior for his support in launching MyGov, noting that it is the first comprehensive government app dedicated to the needs of individuals and that it meets the highest standards of security and privacy. He highlighted key features such as the ability to access personal documents, including ID cards and ID cards for children under 18-year-old family members and domestic workers. IGA Director of E-Service and Channel Development Ahmed Al-Blushi said that the IGA, through its digital transformation efforts, aims to streamline the public's access to government services and enhance the quality of national operations.
Today we are marking a major transformation for the government services by introducing the most important mobile app, introducing the strategy for the mobile apps that was guided by His Royal Highness Crown Prince Prime Minister. So we're going to merge all the mobile apps that we are having into three main mobile apps. One which was already introduced for the businessmen, Tajer. The other one is for the visitors, Bahrain, and Hukumati or MyGov is for the individuals, being Bahrainis or residents in Bahrain. So any individual, he is going to have all his documents, all his certificates, notifications, payments, services for himself, his elder children, for domestic workers, and one app.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al-Zayani, met with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Nigeria, Yusuf Maitama Tugar. The Minister affirmed Bahrain's commitment to further strengthening ties with Nigeria at all levels, recognizing the country's significant role in Africa and on the global stage. He highlighted the shared interests and further expanding bilateral cooperation to serve mutual interests. For his part, Minister Tugar underscored Nigeria's interest in further deepening relations with Bahrain and emphasized the strong ties between the two countries and their commitment to fostering constructive relations based on mutual respect and collaboration. The meeting discussed regional and international issues of common interest and explored means to enhance bilateral relations across various fields. The Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhru, participated in the 5th meeting of Higher Committee for Industrial Partnership for Sustainable Economic Growth in Doha. The Minister said that the commitment of the member states to attract and qualify quality projects in cooperation with the private sector reflects the belief in the importance of industrial integration and the development of supply chains to achieve economic diversification and further increase the competitiveness of the industrial sector in the region. He underscored Bahrain's commitment to further support factories participating in this partnership by providing necessary facilities in line with the industrial sector strategy 2022-2026. Fakhru welcomed Qatar and Turkey to join this industrial alliance, which enhances industrial integration. The General Supervisor of the Ministry of Interior ATP Challenger Tennis Championship, Sheikh Khalid bin Rashid Al Khalifa, announced the launch of the 4th edition of the championship in Bahrain. The championship is jointly organized by the General Security Sports Federation and the General Security Officers Club, featuring a selection of world-ranked players. During a press conference, details of the championship were announced, along with draw ceremony for the competitions and the unveiling of a new championship logo. In his speech, Sheikh Khalid bin Rashid expressed appreciation for the directives of the Minister of Interior, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, which played a significant role in Bahrain hosting this championship for the 4th consecutive year, which enhances Bahrain's status as a distinguished destination for hosting major sporting events. He affirmed that all logistical and technical preparations have been completed to ensure the success of the championship, to ensure a comprehensive sports experience for participants and audiences. Additionally, Sheikh Khalid bin Rashid mentioned that in line with the organizing committee's commitment to enhancing the championship's level, the Hawk-Eye technology will be used for the first time this year. This advanced technology is used in major Grand Slam tournaments, enhancing the accuracy of officiating and adding a professional technical dimension. For his part, the President of the General Security Sports Federation and head of the organizing committee of the championship, Brigadier Khalid Al-Khayyat, reviewed the significant developments that the Ministry of Interior ATP Challenger Tennis Championship has witnessed since its inception in 2012. He affirmed that it has become a recognized sporting event by the ATP, reflecting its importance on the international tournament agenda. Meanwhile, ATP member Valery Lektov congratulated Bahrain and the Ministry of Interior on the occasion of the event winning the award for Best Tournament in Asia and the Pacific. He affirmed that the championship has become an essential part of the ATP tournament calendar due to its continuous successes. Royal Endurance Team rider Ra'ad Mahmoud finished 4th in the 120-kilometer race for the custodian of the Two Holy Mosques International Cup for Endurance, organized by the Royal Commission for Al-Ula, Saudi Arabia, in partnership with the Saudi Equestrian Federation. And Isa Al-Anazi finished the race in 6th place. Ra'ad Mahmoud and Isa Al-Anazi entered into a strong competition with the riders of Saudi Arabia and the UAE for the first places in the race, which was held in 4 stages, where the Royal Team riders took the lead in the first and second stages, then Ra'ad Mahmoud topped the 3rd stage. The stages carried a strong and open competition among the participating riders amid participation of 200 riders. The Safinat stable rider Sarhan Al-Anazi finished 13th in the race. The Royal Team riders will take part in the 160-kilometer race today, as the veterinary examination of the race took place amidst a wide participation of the riders, and the Royal Team will be represented by Salman Isa, Fahad Al-Khadri, Mohammed Abdel Samad, Ma'youf Al-Ramehi, and Abdullah Janahi. Saudi Arabia's Mohammed Al-Salmi won 120-kilometer race by taking 1st place, while Abdullah Ali Al-Amri and Saif Ahmed Al-Mazroughi from the UAE finished 2nd and 3rd respectively. The laboratories of the Pathology Department at Salmania Medical Complex successfully renewed the ISO 15189 certification for meeting quality standards of the accreditation and the competence of its medical and technical staff. The CEO of Government Hospitals, Dr. Maryam Al-Jalahma, said that obtaining the ISO certification for the second time is a confirmation of the Government Hospitals' continuous commitment to develop the laboratory services at SMC and continue to upgrade them to the highest levels of quality. She noted that this certification is a motivation to provide the best services in the health sector to achieve the desired goals.